Hi, I'm Tom Lydon, editor of ETF Trends here in New York at the iShares Connect conference, and I'm here with Ben Fulton, founder of Elkhorn Investments. Ben, thanks for stopping by and being with us.
Tom, it's always great to see you. It's good to be in New York.
It's great to be in New York, and it's great to be at this great conference. You're a ETF veteran, I must say, but recently you're taking a whole new path in founding Elkhorn Investments. You're looking at this area in a whole different set of lenses. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I've been around the ETF industry for almost 20 years, and but about 20 years ago when it was starting, I kept thinking, what great building blocks ETFs make. Of course, back then there was probably 10 ETFs, so it wasn't a lot of blocks to play with, but now with a world of 2,000 ETFs and the possibilities, it makes my mind as a product development guy go, this is incredible. You know, what can we build by using the blocks? So adding a new ETF into the world, although I created many at PowerShares, I realized that, you know, really, how do I use the ones that are existing is the real magic now. So I'm very excited.
So you look at it as an idea that, you know, there's strategies out there that are fantastic, but they all don't have to have an ETF wrapper, number one. And if they do have ETF wrappers, they actually can be used in different ways as well. Is that right?
Exactly. I started almost 30 years ago as an advisor. So every day when I wake up, I think, you know, what does the advisor have to do and what do they think? And the idea of starting with structure was the problem, I think. So that I have to use an ETF structure, but why don't I use great research and then use the ETF as the building block to whether it's a structured note, maybe it is an ETF, maybe it's a mutual fund, or maybe it's a UIT, but that should be an advisor and their client's decision, not me as the product provider.
So with some of the people that you've met over the years and the relationships you developed, you know, pretty dynamic, pretty fantastic people, give us some ideas of maybe some of the notable folks that you know, the folks that you've been working with, and how you're kind of creatively bringing those strategies to market.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm starting with a lot of the people I worked with at 3 years of PowerShares, Dorsey Wright, Research Affiliates, even, and we were just speaking earlier about Jim Rogers. I'm talking to Jim Rogers on ideas. But the idea is, but it could also be a Morningstar or an S&P, but how do you take the world-class research and then maybe say, look, we're like a body without a head. The head is the research, put it on our body and we'll help build it, brand it, and then send our sales team out to educate advisors on how the product works. So, you know, we're looking for great research companies.
So having the strategic packaging is one thing, but also being part of that distribution arm is pretty, you know, advantageous to a lot of people who just have that cool idea, right?
Absolutely, and you know, it's the whole reason, you know, to iShares credit, they reached out to me and said, we heard what you're doing, would you come to this event today? And in some ways, I feel like a guy that slipped into a meeting that I'm not supposed to be at since I spent so many years at a different firm. But what I've realized is that they embraced it quickly and said, you know what, we need other people to help tell our story too. You know, how do we tell a fresh story about what our products are? So,
isn't it great that the ETF business is such a fraternal group that everybody knows each other? There's so much partnering that's going on. Oh, yes, there's competition, but there's a lot of sharing too.
Yeah, we just need the chief priest and monk, you
know,
to bring us all together. So it's all good.
Bless you. Ben, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Tom.